Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 Week 4 Spoilers, July 21, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. Bachelor in Paradise is heating up now that the golden contestants have arrived at the beach. Not everyone is a fan of the seniors though. Keep reading to see the latest spoilers, including who goes home on the Monday, May 21st episode. Warning, this article has spoilers for Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise. Stop reading now if you don't want to know. Who has left the show so far? Bachelor in Paradise gives previously eliminated Bachelor and Bachelorette contestants another shot at love within the franchise. The first episode of Season 10 saw 16 hopeful contestants arrive at the lavish resort in Costa Rica, the first of several changes since the show went on pause in 2023. The woman had all the power during the first rose ceremony. Hakeem Moulton, Kyle Howard, Ricky Marinas, and Sam McKenney all went home after failing to secure a rose. Their departures made room for new arrivals, including Bachelor Season 26 finalist Susie Evans. But her stay in Paradise didn't last long. Her arrival caused drama between her ex-boyfriend, Justin Glaze, and Lexi Young. The three of them quit the show after Susie rejected Justin's rose. Allie Jo Hinkes and Zoe McGrady also went home. Jill Chin was saved from elimination at the last minute when Justin was able to give his rose to her before leaving. Sean McLaughlin and Andrew Spencer arrived at the beach to replace the eliminated cast members. Andrew asked Bailey Brown on a date, sparking trouble between Bailey and Jeremy Simon. Viewers aren't loving the golden contestants. Last week's episode also saw the long-awaited arrival of the golden contestants. The first wave of seniors included Golden Bachelor alum April Kirkwood, Kathy Swartz, Leslie Fakama, Natasha Hardy, and Golden Bachelorette stars Charles C.K. King, Jack Lentioni, Keith Gordon, Kim Bjerke, and Ralph R.J. Johnson. Instead of making two separate Bachelor in Paradise seasons, ABC put the older and younger contestants together for Season 10. The experiment fell flat for some viewers. They took to social media to vent about how the Goldens are ruining the show. Terrible year. Old drunk women aren't funny. I hate this twist. Send them back home. I think they should have had their own Bachelor in Paradise show. Keep them separated. I can't stand to watch the Goldens on this show. I liked them on the Golden Bachelor show, though, as they weren't so weird on there. Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 Episode 4 Spoilers. Bad news for those viewers. The older contestants are there to stay until the end of the season or they're eliminated. The next rose ceremony includes all contestants. Reality Steve has been spoiling the franchise for decades, but his spoilers are a little different this season. He usually had intel on what goes down in every episode, but this season, his sources shared less detail. The spoiler guru posted the results for the third rose ceremony, which likely happens in Episode 4. According to his sources, golden contestants CK, RJ, and Jack are sent home this week. It appears that all of the younger contestants are safe for now. Do you agree that the golden contestants are too much?
Paradise Season 10, Week 4 Spoilers. Love crumbles, secrets explode, and a surprise return rocks the beach. When paradise feels like purgatory. The sun dipped low on the Sayulita horizon, casting a soft golden glow across the beach where dreams are either made or mercilessly shattered. Week 4 of Bachelor in Paradise Season 10 had officially begun, and tensions crackled through the salty air like an electric storm waiting to strike. By now, alliances had solidified, romances had bloomed, and the whispers of past mistakes haunted the tide. But nothing could prepare the island, or Bachelor Nation, for what Week 4 would unleash. If the first 3 weeks were about flirtation and fireworks, Week 4 was where paradise turned into war. Hidden agendas rose to the surface, old flames returned uninvited, and a shocking betrayal left one contestant packing in tears. Let's dive in. Trouble in perfect pairing. Katie C. and Brandon M. were the couple everyone envied. From their very first date in Week 1, they'd been inseparable. But as Week 4 opened, cracks in their seemingly solid foundation began to show. "I just feel like you're not fully here with me," Katie whispered, her voice breaking slightly as they sat wrapped in towels by the fire pit. Brandon rubbed the back of his neck, clearly uncomfortable. "It's not that. It's just, I didn't expect her to come back. Her. The word hung heavy. Katie's heart plummeted. That her was none other than Isabella R., Brandon's ex from The Bachelor, season 28, the one who broke up with him right before hometowns. She'd been eliminated from Paradise in week 2 after failing to make connections. But now she was back, and she came for one reason only: to win Brandon back. Isabella's revenge entry. Isabella strutted down the steps in a blazing red bikini and heels that screamed, "Not over it." The mood on the beach shifted the moment she arrived. Gasps, stares, and one spilled mimosa later, Isabella was greeting Jesse Palmer with a familiar smirk. "Did you miss me?" she teased the group. Katie watched, frozen in disbelief, as Isabella made a beeline for Brandon. "I've made mistakes," Isabella said to him later as they walked along the water. "But this, us, it's not over. Not if you feel even half of what I still feel." It was the kind of emotional grenade Paradise lives for. And Brandon didn't immediately say no. Katie, devastated. The date card that split the beach. That night, Jesse dropped a surprise date card, and it had Julian's name on it. Julian, the quiet underdog from The Bachelorette season 20, hadn't made a serious connection yet. But suddenly, the entire beach lit up with rumors when he asked out Heather D., the girl most thought was locked in with Michael V. Michael's jaw clenched. "She told me she wasn't looking anymore. Guess that was a lie," he muttered to his friend Connor. Heather accepted the date. By the next morning, Julian and Heather returned from their candlelit dinner, glowing, holding hands, and barely able to stop smiling. Michael packed his things. "She's free to do whatever she wants," he said to the camera, "but I'm not about to be someone's second choice." Cue heartbreak montage. The arrival that no one saw coming. Just when the beach was catching its breath, a black SUV pulled up, and out stepped a fan favorite from The Bachelor season 29. Lydia Garr. Yes, that Lydia. Still fresh from her controversial finale with Grant Ellis, and still a magnet for headlines, Lydia's arrival sent shockwaves. Every girl tensed. Every guy suddenly stood taller. She had the power to change everything. "Paradise needs shaking up," Lydia said in her intro confessional, "and I'm here to stir the margarita." A love triangle turns into a love war. Lydia immediately connected with Connor, the sweet teacher who had been getting close to Jess M. for 2 weeks. Jess, blindsided. "He told me I was the only one he was into," she vented, "and now he's moon eyes for Lydia? Give me a break." Lydia and Connor shared a kiss during a private sunset chat. The sparks were real. But that wasn't the only kiss that made waves that week. Late one night, the cameras caught Katie, yes, heartbroken Katie, leaning in to kiss Michael, fresh off his own heartbreak. Rebounds? Possibly. Drama? Absolutely. Paradise promises broken. Just before the rose ceremony, Brandon made his decision, and it floored everyone. In a private moment with Katie, he admitted, "I thought I was over Isabella, but she brought things back I didn't expect." Katie's tears were real. She didn't scream, she didn't curse. She just whispered, "Then you two deserve each other," and walked away. That night, Isabella got Brandon's rose. Katie packed her bags and left the beach under moonlight. Paradise lost a queen that night, but social media already lighting up in support of #JusticeForKatie. The secret no one was meant to hear. As couples settled into a new rhythm, a hot mic moment rocked the beach. Julian, thinking his mic was off, told a producer, "I'm not that into Heather. I just needed to stay another week." The footage aired in a sneak peek teaser for next week's episode, but word spread quickly. Heather confronted Julian the next morning, livid. "You used me? You think this is a game?" she shouted as he fumbled to explain. Julian dumped on the spot. Another suitcase wheeled across the sand. The final rose ceremony twist. With 4 women and only 3 roses left from the men, tension was sky high. Connor gave his rose to Lydia.
Brandon to Isabella. Michael, shockingly, gave his to Jess. Everyone gasped. Michael and Jess, both hurt just days before, had bonded through their heartbreak, and maybe, just maybe, something real was blooming. That left Erica, Samantha, and Talia without roses. Samantha hugged everyone and wished them luck. Erica cried. Talia cursed Jesse Palmer under her breath. Another 3 departures. The beach felt lighter, but quieter. The morning after chaos. A storm rolled in the next morning, not just metaphorically. Winds howled. Palm trees swayed violently. The cast was ushered inside the resort as producers scrambled with weather plans. But even during the weather delay, relationships brewed and drama simmered. Lydia and Connor had their first fight. Isabella accused Brandon of not being present. And Jess overheard Michael talking to a producer about how he missed Heather. Could this paradise hurricane wipe out all the new couples? The return teased around the fire. That evening, Jesse gathered everyone and teased a twist for week 5. Someone is coming back. Someone who didn't leave by choice. Gasps. Speculation flew. Was it Katie? Julian? One of the girls sent home night 1? The camera panned to Brandon, who turned ghost white. Because the next week's preview confirmed it. Juliana Pasquarosa was back. Yes, the Juliana from Grant Ellis's season. And her reason? Someone down there owes me an explanation. She wasn't talking about Grant. She was talking about Brandon.